Hello and welcome to my product review video for the Cardiostrong EX90 Plus Crosstrainer. Apologies for the lack of lighting and space in here. It's next to my Airdyne's assault bike, which you can see a review for also on my page. This piece of equipment, I'll talk you through some of the facts and then throw up some video clips of me using it. It is 145 centimeters in length and 87.5 centimeters in width and approximately 160 centimeters in height. But then depending on your own height, obviously when you're standing on the Crosstrainer, you're going to be a little bit off the ground. And the legs as well will come a little bit further back, so you would need a little bit of clearance in behind you. Also depending on the stride length that you're using, which is one of the best features of this Crosstrainer, in that it has an adjustable stride length, which I will demonstrate and explain a little bit later. Very heavy piece of equipment this, approximately 130 kilograms unboxed. The max user weight is 150 kilograms, so it should be able to cater for most people out there. And with that, it comes with a light commercial rated use. So what that means is basically it is built robust enough to be found in hotel gyms. Probably wouldn't quite be robust enough for a public gym, but hotel gym equipment is pretty reliable, and certainly for a home Crosstrainer, it's a superb piece of kit. The power comes from the mains, and as you can see there, I've got it plugged in. You do need, this is one of the very few negatives with this for me, you do need to be quite close to the mains for this. The wire goes into the front of the Crosstrainer, so you've approximately got about a meter's worth of cable that you have to be away from the mains for it. So you would need to be quite close to a wall in terms of where you're going to place it. With the Crosstrainer itself, it's got 19 different programs built into the machine. Whether you're wanting heart rate based programs, resistance based programs, fat burners, cardio, whatever your goal is, you will have a program on there for it. Some of them I've tried out myself are actually very challenging. I'm not a huge fan of Crosstrainers, but it is really good for a whole body workout if you keep the intensity high, and certainly using a couple of these programs allows you to do so. There's 16 levels of resistance, which comes from the magnetic resistance in the wheel at the front. I've taken it up to, I think, resistance level 12, and it is brutal at that, so I would imagine resistance level 16 is going to be pretty damn challenging. The adjustable stride length I mentioned earlier is from 45 centimeters up to 65 centimeters, and what's really clever about the design of this machine is it's all done by the touch of a button. There we've got it in inches, so it's 18 up to 26 inches, and you can actually get really fine adjustments by just pressing the wee negative or plus here if you want something in between one of these stride lengths. That can be done while you're using the machine, and I'll demonstrate that a little bit later in this video. All at the touch of a button, and it automatically adjusts even when you're going. So really, really impressive technology there. Other features of this that I really like are the foot pedals. Have a very nice rubber cushioning to them. They feel really robust and well put together, so it's certainly a feature I really like, although given the price of this, it is something you would probably expect with it. It's got a nice drinks holder, well positioned here. You can't quite see it maybe in this lighting. I'll try and lighten that up in the processing of this video. It's quite small though, so depending on the size of your water bottle, provided it's not too big, I've got a litre sized bottle and it fits in nicely, nice and snug. The handles itself, this was one of the selling points for me with this, is there are several different positions that you can hold the Crosstrainer. If you want just a lower body workout, you can hold the fixed handles here. Nice wee rubber cushioning to them as well. Again, very solid piece of kit this, doesn't budge. Or if you want an upper body workout as well, you've got the upper handles which do move and several different positions of choice that you can hold this. So you could hold it out wide and low down if you're quite short like me, or if you wanted a more forward or rather pronated grip, you do have the option there of a pronated grip on the sides at varying heights as well. Or if you've not got quite a wide hand span, you can have a closer in grip as well. So plenty of options. One other feature I really like with this is, and it's a bit of a safety feature, is the pedals at the moment are actually locked in place so they won't move, and that allows me to stand up onto the Crosstrainer quite easily and securely. And you'll see here there is this lock that is quite stiff, but all I have to do is twist it across until it clicks, and then that loosens off the pedals and will allow the Crosstrainer to move. The display is very bright, very useful. Just going back to this, I'm just going to lock this just now, since I'm not actually using it yet. And you can see there the stride length, I've got it set at 24 inches just now, which is ideal for me, but can change. And the display, as I was saying, is very bright, shows you your calories, your distance you've gone, your pulse rate. If you do attach the heart rate monitor that comes with the machine, you will need to get the chest strap separately for it. But it does connect very well just by Bluetooth, and you've got the wattage displayed as well, along with your speed and the time you've been going. In the center here, you've got the program that you're on. So I've got manual at the moment, but I could choose to, if I just reset this here, I could choose to do one of the actual programs that are set in place there. Although there's only 12 displayed there, there is ways of programming your own few in, so there's space for some other ones in the user programs that you can set up, and some of the other ones that are heart rate controlled are given there. And as I'm doing that, it's actually adjusting the stride length based on that particular program, or there's some other options as well. Generally with this, I'll tend to just use it for warm-ups, so I do tend to stick with just the manual setting and get going from there. As simple as hitting the start button here to get yourself going, timer will get going, and if you wanted to then stop, obviously the stop button, and reset takes you back to level. So I'll put up a few clips of me now using the machine and show you the adjustable stride length as I go. Okay guys, hopefully you can see me okay here. This is me at the longest stride length at the moment, and then at the touch of a button I can adjust that down and it will move automatically to the shortest stride length, which hopefully you can see in the video as it's going down now. I'll just take that back up as well. Okay, that takes you to the end of this review video, guys. Just a couple of more things to say. You'll notice here it is in the locked position with the foot pedals at the moment, but I can still adjust the stride length at the touch of that button, even when the pedals are locked. And you might have heard a wee bit of noise there as I was using the Crosstrainer. It's a wee bit squeaky at times, but that's probably just needing a little bit of lubrication to loosen something off, as it's been a wee while since I've done that. But certainly it's not enough of a noise to put me off getting it. So if you do think you'd be interested in buying this, please take a look at the link in the description box below, as I will make a little bit of money through that. But the Crosstrainer shouldn't cost you anything extra. And if something a little bit more challenging is more to your style, then I will put the links to my product review of the assault bike here, as well as the Bowflex Max stepper that I've got upstairs as well. Thanks for watching.